Had a sleep in. I have just literally just opened my eyes. Now, laying in bed, flicking through, you know, the content, people's content videos on the fight, what people have got to say, you know. I'm here just to clear a few things up. We'll try and clear a few things up. First and foremost, no one tapped. No one tapped. No one gave up. Had to stop the fight. The reason I stopped the fight was, you know, Robbie could clearly see that he was winning the fight. He had the fight won. And Robbie didn't want to inflict any more damage and possibly look at a fucking charge. You know, you've got to remember, guys, this was an illegal fight. You know, so Decca didn't give up. Robbie didn't give up. He could see he would have carried on hitting him if he had to. But he made it clear, like, remember, guys, we need to go home safe. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the reason I stopped the fight. Now, back to the tap. Now, styles make fights. This was an agreement to have a full-on dirty fight. I made it into an MMA fight because I didn't want no eye gouging, I didn't want no biting, and I didn't want no poking and pulling and shit. Do you know what I mean? This is why I made the rules that there was no biting, no eye poking, and no fucking ball pulling and tickling and whatnot. Now, you got to understand, how many times have you watched an MMA fight where a grappler is versus a striker? A grappler will lay on his back and invite a striker in. The striker will never, ever, ever oblige a wrestler or a grappler and go to the ground with him. If the striker does end up on the ground, he does his utmost best to get back to his feet. Now, there was no different. Now, when Decca was on top, the part where everyone thinks Robbie tapped, when Decca was on top, Decca made it aware to Robbie that he was getting up. And Robbie went, okay. That's it. He never tapped. No one tapped. No one gave up. Had to stop the fight. Had to save Decca from, you know, potentially getting seriously hurt and Robbie looking at a serious charge. This is the reason I stopped the fight. Now, I tried to stop this fight. Didn't want this fight going ahead. You know, Robbie convinced me that he could win, but still, you know, didn't want this fight to happen. You know, these weight categories for a reason. And listen, all you guys who, because this fight's happened and Robbie's won this fight, I don't care who you are, 9 times out of 10, size does matter. Size matters. Of course it fucking does. This is why Robbie had to grapple him. Because size matters. Size matters. A world-class small boxer will always get beat against the average heavyweight boxer. This is like, it's a no-brainer. Size does matter. But then you get, you know, extreme circumstances like the fight yesterday, where Robbie was able to implicate his grappling over Decca's non-existent grappling, where he made his size not matter. But that is very rare. It is very rare. 9 times out of 10, size does matter, without a shadow of a doubt. You know, it's the same in kickboxing, it's the same in Muay Thai, and it's the same in wrestling, it's the same in grappling. Now, you get one discipline. If you get, listen, if Robbie's 9.5 stone and he's fighting a 17 stone grappler who's just half as good as him, Robbie doesn't stand a chance. Robbie doesn't stand a chance. Now, if that had been just feet, just Queensberry rules, I think Decca beat him. I think Decca beat Robbie in a Queensberry rule fight, just my opinion. If it's just a grappling match, then Robbie beats Decca 10 times out of 10, without a shadow of a doubt. What I'm trying to say is, size does matter. Without a fucking doubt, it does matter. Anyway, you know, I've been getting some really fucking stupid messages, people calling me a grass enabler, a nonce enabler. Why did you save Decca? You've just saved the nonce, you just saved this, you just saved... Listen, I saved Robbie from getting a fucking prison sentence. End of. That's it. Hope this clears up a few things. God bless everyone.